on, man?
Yes, good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah, now the cool thing about this is that for the next couple of hours, it's me, you, some of your favourite music, and loads of questions from your listeners as well. And, I don't know if you know this, but we're in a pretty cool location right now.
Yeah.
Now, the idea wasn't to do this at Radio 1 in the Radio 1 studios. We've come to a very cool spot that Band Aid was actually recorded in this room. So that's everyone from Stevie Wonder to Bono to whoever else. They were all in this room.
Of course.
Do you know that record?
Yes, I've definitely heard that record. It's a classic, and to be able to be in this room, you know, the room that it was recorded in was crazy.
If you look very closely, you can see some of Stevie Wonder's Jerry Cold Juice on the floor.
Still, it's actually right there.
It's actually right over there. Okay, so we're going to start with some listener questions. You ready for this?
Yes.
Right. Amelia says,
Oh my gosh. Hi, Justin. I'm Amelia, and I'm from Scunthorpe. I'm 15 years old, and I'm like a huge fan. Like, I've got a full wall of you, and oh my gosh. Anyway, my question is, I was just wondering, when are you going to be doing your Believe tour? Because my grandma and granddad said they can get me and my friend tickets and hopefully be on the front row. So I was just wondering when that would be.
The Believe tour is coming out soon. I mean, we're doing a North American tour first, and then we're going on a world tour everywhere around the world. So
there you go, Amelia. Question answered. Hello to Hattie from Fetching, who's 13.
Hi, Justin. I'm Hattie. I'm from Fetching. I'm 13 years old, and I love you so much. I'm really nervous asking you this, but I wanted to know, do you get nervous at the beginning of concerts, even though you have them so often? Do you still get nervous?
I don't get nervous anymore. I did at the beginning when I was like doing like that like talent show on YouTube, but like I don't get nervous anymore. It's like now it's like I do it every day, and I'm always performing, so I can't get nervous.
Okay.
Hello, Justin. It's Laura from Painton. I really liked your new single, Boyfriend. I was just wondering what inspires you really with your new single. Bye.
Well, Boyfriend was written by me and Mike Posner, and we wanted to do something new and different, and something that was, would get people's attention. So, Boyfriend was inspired just basically, for all the girls around the world, and to tell the guys how to treat the ladies.
Okay. I see a little smirk come on there when you're talking about how to treat the ladies. How do you treat the ladies, Justin? You kind of went bassy there, which creeped me out a little bit, but I want to know what...
To treat a lady, I think just being good to them and make sure to always remember to, notice the little things like getting their hair cut and all that stuff.
So you have to notice?
Notice little things.
Okay. I've changed something about me since the last time I saw you, Justin. Have you noticed it?
You didn't shave.
I didn't shave.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
See?
Oh,
you notice these things. Swaggy.
Right.
Hi, Justin. My name's Anne-Marie. I'm 16 and I'm from West Midlands. I hope you're enjoying your time in the UK. I'm a massive fan. And my question for you is, I hear you're bringing out a new book. Is this true? And if so, will you be doing a book signing here in the UK? Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to believe, and I love you so much.
It is true. Basically, the book is kind of like behind the scenes of the tour and what we've been doing, and kind of some more stories I wanted to share with the fans to get them kind of more insight of what's going on.
What actually happens behind the scenes then on tour?
Just stories about we have water fights, stories like me pranking Alfredo and like.
Well, here's the thing. You actually got involved in punk recently, didn't you?
Yes.
It's not been shown over here in the UK, but I saw a few bits online.
Really?
Who
Hasn't been shown here?
No, not yet. Who did you punk?
Well, I punked Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus and Sean Kingston.
Right.
And it was hilarious. All three of them, basically, Miley thought she was punking me, and I turned it around, and she thought, it was crazy. And then Taylor Swift thought she blew up a boat in a wedding, and I just love
pranking
people.
Did you make any of these girls cry?
She did cry.
High five, man. To make the girls cry. I love that. And what did you do to Sean Kingston?
Sean
Take his
Kingston,
jewelry?
No, Sean Kingston thought he basically, an angry boss was sitting next to us, and we were eating, and he was yelling at this girl, and he was basically, go get my car, and he threw the keys at her, and she went and got his car, but crashed it into the building. It was here's your car, and so we're oh my goodness, this girl just crashed his car into the wall, and so Sean was flipping out, and he thought that it was funny.
Did you nearly lose any friends through this process?
A Yeah.
Did you get into any fights with any of them?
Sean was like, I can't believe you do that to me. I'm supposed to be your boy and you're punking me. It was funny.
Amazing. Okay, more questions. 2 more from listeners.
Hi Justin, it's Lana from Leicester. I was just wondering what your favourite pizza topping is. Mine's ham and mushroom. Oh, and I'm loving your new song Boyfriend. It's really catchy. Can't wait to see you in the UK. Bye!
I like cheese pizza, but then I like Hawaiian.
Okay.
Hawaiian.
There's not much more I can ask after that one.
Hi Justin, it's Becky from Newbury. I'm a massive fan. I was wondering, where were you when you wrote your song Boyfriend? Because I'm a majorly big fan. Okay, bye.
I wrote Boyfriend in LA. We were just in the studio, vibing out in the studio, and that's where it happened.
Okay, well I figure now would probably be the perfect time to play that record, so would you like to introduce it on Radio 1?
This is, I'm Justin Bieber, this is my song Boyfriend right here on Radio 1.
If I want to talk to you about the music that you're into and the music that you live by.
Okay.
Before we start playing the songs that you tell me about, what are you listening to right now?
Right now, it's funny because for my album I've kind of stopped listening to music, kind of to zone in and make my own type of music and not really take anything from others and really focus on my album. But I listen to a lot of Drake, and I really am into
Is this a Canadian thing? You kind of just ruling everyone out because he's from the same place as you?
He is from Canada, and Canada does, we do have a lot of talented people up there.
What is it about Drake's music that you really like?
I just like that he switches it up. He sings and raps, and he knows when to do both of them.
And what's your relationship with him like? Because you're working together on your new record, right?
Yeah. He helped me write some music on my new album, and he's really talented and just a good guy. He's one of my big brothers.
Okay, right. Let's get into it then. We need to pick a song that kind of represents what made you get into music. So, what song first grabbed you at a young age?
Grabbed me at a young age, probably. I would say Boys to Men, Down on Bended Knee.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a soft one. It's a bit of a soppy one.
It is.
Is that bringing out the romantic in you then?
You know what? I love Boys to Men, and my mom has always, influenced me in that type of music, and so she always listened to Boys to Men, and that was one of the first songs that I was really into.
Okay, now I can't sing. I've never been able to sing, but I always thought that I could get into Boys to Men because one of them just talks.
Yeah.
The one with the bassy voice.
Yeah.
Did you meet him? Because he's my favorite one.
I did. I met all of them. They're all really nice guys, and it was really cool.
What's the really skinny one called? The one with a really long head.
Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him, is it Sean?
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Sean's got a great voice.
Right, or should we get into this Boys to Men song then?
Let's do it. This is Down on Bended Knee by Boys to Men.
Thank you very much, Greg James. Now, Justin, Greg has taken on all of those tweets. Is there anything that he should know about the Beliebers? Because I've got a feeling that they are going to be flooding Twitter with comments and questions for you.
He's just got to know to be nice and don't talk about Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
Just don't worry about it.
Well, you can't leave me out of the loop. Why don't we talk about Jerry? Who's Jerry?
Jerry is who you just pointed at.
Oh, who's Jerry? Who did I just point at? Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Talk about Jerry. It's after 7 o'clock, it's fine.
Okay.
Is Jerry the name for your penis?
Yeah, that's what my
Amazing.
That's what Twitter named it.
BBC Radio 1. Right, let's get into the most played song on your MP3 player. What are you always listening to?
The most
and if you
played
lie, I'll ask your team because they're here. So if you try and say something really cool,
show you
yeah,
my
man,
most played
I
song.
listen to hardcore German techno, and they all say no, you don't.
Yeah.
You've been listening to Miley Cyrus album loads.
Yeah, no, I've been listening to a lot of. My favorite song right now is Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe.
Don't give me the corporate answer because she's got the same manager as you. So park that to one side. We'll play it anyway. Park that. Tell me something else.
So this is Call Me Maybe.
Oh, come on.
So here it is. Radio 1. I wish I wrote the song Without You by Usher and David Guetta.
Oh, come on. It's another corporate answer.
It's not. I love
you're just saying that because he's your boss. And if you don't say him, he's going to be annoyed at you.
I could say anybody. I like Turn Up the Music by Chris Brown.
Right.
Too. There's a lot of songs that I like.
But you prefer the Usher record?
I like the Usher record too. I like them both.
Okay, what is it about that Usher song that you like so much?
I just think that it's captivating and it's it plays in all the clubs and it's a lot of energy.
Is there a classic song, like a really old record that you really, really like?
Of
that
course.
kind of fits into that category as well? Because I'd love to hear you talk about something that, I don't know, you might have heard when you were a kid.
I like Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson.
Okay.
That's probably one of my favorites as well. And that's a classic, and I just think it's so, like, inspiring, and, yeah, it's just one of my favorite songs.
What is it that makes a classic record for you, then?
What makes a classic record is just a song that I feel like is timeless, and you can listen to in 30 years, and it's still going to be, you know, that it'll still have the same impact.
Yeah. When yourself and Scoot were playing me the new album, there was a couple of songs on there that you said, this is my Michael Jackson type moment. Can you tell me a bit about that record in particular?
You know what? We have these songs on the album that I feel like are those records, those timeless records that have that classic feel where you know, it has that musicality and those instruments where, you know, music. I feel like some of this, like, techno stuff, and there's different sounds that are only for a season, or, you know, they'll come back around, but it's time. Like, you know, there was a disco phase, you know, there was these different phases, and you know, there's music that stays around and, you know, translates for many years, and that's what I want to make.
Okay, brilliant. Well, let's play Michael Jackson.
Let's do it.
Do you want to introduce Man in the Mirror?
This is Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson.
None other than Justin Bieber. Right, we're going through some of the songs that you love and the reasons why you love them. Now, I'd love to know the song that reminds you of someone special.
The song that reminds me of someone special. I'd have to.
See, something just came in your head there, and you're going to try and change it. Tell me the first thing that came into your mind.
I haven't had anything that came in my mind yet. I'm trying to think.
No, because you basically thought of the song at the top of your sexy playlist, and then you thought, I can't say that, and then you wanted to change it. You're smiling because it's true.
Why?
Whatever.
You're making this up, and it's making me smile because it's like, no.
Because it's true. Have you got your rifle in your pocket?
Yes.
Oh, I tell you, pull it out and let's go through it.
Let's go through it. I mean, I don't have a lot of songs on here though. Like, literally, I don't.
Okay. Is that a picture of me as your screensaver?
It was.
Okay.
2 Chainz.
I love that. I love that. Just in case you don't know, Justin Bieber has been listening to 2 Chainz, which is one of the hardest rappers right now. I love it.
Promotion. Whatever. Okay, I'm getting paid from the cradle to the casket. Mama said, boy, you need to read a Bible chapter.
How nervous everyone's looking. Amazing. Oh, you might want to stop that now because they're looking nervous. They're probably going to rip the tape out of the machine. Should we find another song on there then?
Maybe. What about Thinking About You by Frank Ocean?
That's a good song.
Yes.
That's a great song, in fact. Okay, what is it about Frank Ocean that you love? Because, I mean, that whole crew, the whole One Future crew, a lot of people were a bit scared by, and Frank Ocean was definitely the antithesis of what Tyler stands for. But he's a great songwriter, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think that he's super talented, and he actually wrote a song on my first album.
Right.
Yeah, called Bigger. So, you know, Frank Ocean is super talented, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to work with him more in the future.
That's great. I had no idea that you already worked with Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking for a song that reminds you of someone special. Does anything that Frank Ocean has done sort of remind you of someone you love?
Yeah, his songs, I think Thinking About You is definitely a song that makes me think about, you know, someone that I love.
Who? Say no more. Should we play it?
This is called Thinking About You by Frank Ocean.
He's getting really nervous and squirming. I love it.
BBC Radio 1.